Welcome to a segment we like to call Power Rankings. Lauren Shehadi, and joining me on the phone is NFL columnist Pete Prisco. Pete, I want to talk to you about Dallas. They win at Green Bay. Not easy to do. A lot of people questioning their defense. Is that a thing of the past?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because Green Bay was putting up a lot of points, and Aaron Rodgers got off to a great start. And I think the Dallas defense had struggled the first couple of weeks. They got it together. I still haven't seen DeMarcus Ware play the way I expect him to play. And once that gets going, I think Dallas will be better on defense. And offensively, nobody can stop them. They can run it with Barber. They can, get the speed back in Felix Jones. And Tony Romo's off to a great start. So I think once Dallas tightens up a little bit on defense, they're clearly the team to beat.
Bite your tongue. They're playing my Redskins, Pete. All right, moving on. Your top five, of course, you have Dallas, New York Giants, Tennessee. I want to talk to you about Kerry Collins, a man we both know called Jason Horowitz. He killed my fantasy team. He ran all over me. Kerry Collins killed me on fantasy. Are they going to do it again?
Well, they got a tougher game this week defensively facing the Minnesota Vikings, but the one thing about Kerry Collins is he gives them more in the passing game than what they got from Vince Young. As I was leaving their game the other day, a scout came up to me and said, from an opposing team, said, we don't want to see Kerry Collins on the field. They'd rather see Vince Young. So I think offensively they're better. They can run it, and defensively they have the best defense in the league right now. They're suffocating. So most of their games are going to be tight, low-scoring, physical games, but whatever he gives them in the passing game is more than they get from Vince Young.
Speaking of defense, still some defense concerns in Denver.
Yeah, and that's the one thing about the Broncos. You're going to get a lot of offense. You're going to get a lot of fun. You're going to get a lot of high-scoring games, but they aren't stopping anybody. And so at 3-0, you got to wonder what the heck is happening. They're outscoring people to get involved in shootouts. They gave a ton of yards to Drew Brees last week. Now they go to Kansas City. That looks like it's a mismatch. But again, when you go on the road and your defense doesn't stop anybody, nothing's a mismatch.
Let's talk about Philly and their defense. They really won this past game with defense when 6 days later they couldn't stop anything. The Cowboys were running at will.
Yeah, that's one thing about Jim Johnson. He's one of those defensive coordinators. When he gets his team back home and he sees a quarterback who might be standing there behind an offensive line that can't handle his blitzes, he'll come, and he'll keep coming some more. And the thing about it is, they had all those sacks last week, 9 of them, and they kept coming and coming and coming. It looked like they had 13 men on the field. So that Eagles defense feeds off of each other, and when they get it sort of into this frenzy mode, particularly when they're at home, but now they got to go on the road and play the Bears.
Pete Prisco, NFL columnist, thank you so much.
All right, see ya.
All right, see you later, and see you later. Thanks for watching. See you next time.